Today's topic, the first topic is lipid. So lipids and their function in the living organism. Lipids actually, there are different building blocks for lipids like fatty acids, glycerol, sphingosine, then triglycerides, then cholesterol. All these are different building blocks of lipids. Today we are going to discuss about one of the lipids which is having an important role in our cell membrane formation. That lipid is phospholipid. Phospholipid. See, these phospholipid act as a structural part of or structural component of cell membrane. We can say in very schematically हम कह सकते हैं एक फॉस्फेट ग्रुप और लिपिड का चेन. This makes phospholipid. There is a phosphate group and there is a lipid chain. This is the structure of phospholipid. I'll show you the structure. Now see this. You can see here a hydrophilic head. This is head portion and a tail which is hydrophobic. So a phospholipid is having a head which is made up of phosphate and there are two lipid chains. और थोड़ा सा हम लोग डीपली देखेंगे. You can see here fatty acid का दो चेन है. That are these two chains. Head is composed of glycerol and phosphate. So this makes a phospholipid. And that phospholipid arrange in two layers, that is bilayer, and these two layers arrange in such a way that both head are apart, that means hydrophilic region are far away and hydrophobic regions are together. This bilayer makes cell membrane. Cell membrane is made up of bilayer of phospholipid along with some proteins, lipid and some proteins. This is the structure of a cell membrane. You can see a phospholipid bilayer. Along with that you can see many proteins. So a cell membrane is made up of phospholipid bilayer and many proteins. You can see some proteins are peripheral proteins. Peripheral in the sense they are found floating on the cell membrane. Cell membrane के inner side as well as outer, exterior as well as interior. Here you can see extracellular. This part is outer side, and this part is inner side of cell. Integral proteins. You can see integral protein here. That means they found the entire interior and पूरा का पूरा bilayer को cross करके बना हुआ है. That is integral protein. Some proteins are peripheral proteins, some proteins are integral proteins. Some proteins act as channels. You can see this channel means they allow some of the molecules to enter inside through this channel, and as well as they allow some of the molecules to pass outside. Apart from proteins, you can see some glycoproteins. These glycoprotein means they have glucose plus protein together makes a molecule. Major components are phospholipid and protein. Apart from that, we can see some amount of carbohydrates. Some carbohydrates. Now we will see functions of this cell membrane. What are the major functions of these lipid bilayer membrane have? First important function. They act as selectively permeable membranes. Selectively permeable means they allow only selective molecules to enter inside the cell as well as move outside the cell. This cell membrane is impermeable for many substances, not for all the substances. We can say all the materials cannot easily enter through this barrier. So they act as a barrier. Barrier means as a protective barrier. They protect intracellular components. Inside the cell, there are various components present. All these components are actually protected by this lipid bilayer. First function. Water soluble molecules such as sugars, amino acid, salt, they cannot easily penetrate through this membrane. They cannot. They have special transporter molecules. You can see here these are transporter molecules, channels. These channels are actually acting as transporter molecule through which only materials can transport. Now we will see third important function. Membranes are the locales where important cellular processes happening. They are the place or site of cellular processes. कुछ cellular processes के site है. For example, cell communication. एक सेल दूसरे सेल से communicate करते हैं. For the communication they have, you can see such structures here. See this structure. This is a receptor. These receptors are actually having the function of cell to cell communication. एक सेल दूसरे सेल से communicate करने के लिए they have certain receptors. एक सेल एक सिग्नल छोड़ देते हैं, दूसरा सेल के पास उसके रिसेप्टर है तो वो सिग्नल पकड़ेगा और उसके थ्रू दे कम्युनिकेट. सो साइट ऑफ वेरियस सेलुलर प्रोसेसेस, फॉर एग्जांपल cell communication and various other processes are actually happening on cell membrane. So three important functions. They act as barrier. They will not allow all the molecules to enter freely through them, and certain proteins present on their membrane act as channels through which the molecules enter. And the third important function is they are site of various cellular processes, for example cell to cell communication. Today's next topic is nucleic acids. Already discussed in the previous chapter, there are two types of nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. Major differences already we had a discussion in the last class. First difference is about their sugar, deoxyribose and ribose. On the second carbon OH and on the second carbon only H. That means one oxygen is absent. That's why it is known as deoxyribose. एक important difference हो गया. Then DNA is having two strands. You can see 1 and 2 strands here. RNA is having only one strand. And their nitrogen bases. As we all know, nitrogen bases adenine, guanine, cytosine. ये DNA RNA में common है. But another important, the fourth nitrogen base, that is thymine, which is seen only in DNA. Instead of thymine, we can see only uracil in RNA. We will see chemically what are the components of that. As we already know, they are polynucleotides. They are polymer of nucleotides. Each nucleotide is made up of a sugar and a nitrogen base and a phosphate. Between these sugar and phosphate, between these sugar and nitrogen, they are having glycosidic bond. Pentose sugar, ribose, nitrogen base is added, fifth carbon, we can see a phosphate group. This makes nucleotide. This nitrogen base could be adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. If it is RNA, we can see uracil. Here is the structure of nucleotides. Let us take first one. We can see here the nitrogen base, which is adenine. It is bonded to first carbon of deoxyribose. Deoxyribose, adenine, and fifth carbon mein you can see a group that is phosphate. So all together this is a nucleotide. Now we'll see the next nucleotide. The next nucleotide is this one. This nucleotide, again there is a nitrogen base, that is guanine, attached to first carbon of the deoxyribose. To its fifth carbon you can see phosphate group. अब हम देखते हैं between first nucleotide and second nucleotide, they are actually bonded together. We can see here they are bonded together, and that bond between two nucleotide is phosphodiester bond. Phosphodiester bond is formed between फर्स्ट हो गया, सेकंड हो गया, थर्ड कार्बन, देखा ये थर्ड कार्बन एंड नेक्स्ट न्यूक्लियोटाइड का फिफ्थ कार्बन के फॉस्फेट है, वो फॉस्फेट थर्ड कार्बन की राइबोस से एक्चुअली जुड़ा हुआ है, एंड दैट बॉन्ड इज नोन एज फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड. Once again I'll tell you, I'll draw the figure here, then you will get an idea. ये हमारा फॉस्फेट, ये है एक न्यूक्लियोटाइड है, जस्ट आई एम ड्राइंग फॉस्फेट एंड ऑल लाइक दिस. ये है हमारा एक न्यूक्लियोटाइड, उसके थर्ड कार्बन में जो OH है, ओके, नेक्स्ट न्यूक्लियोटाइड उसके फिफ्थ कार्बन में जो फॉस्फेट है, इनके बीच में एक्चुअली बॉन्ड बनते हैं. दैट मीन्स बिटवीन द फिफ्थ कार्बन ऑफ वन न्यूक्लियोटाइड and between the third carbon of previous one, ये हो गया फिफ्थ कार्बन, ये हो गया थर्ड कार्बन, इनके बीच में they makes a bond and that bond is phosphodiester bond. Now we can say that between these nucleotide, the bond between the nucleotide is phosphodiester bond. Here you can see the bond between two nucleotides, phosphodiester bond. ये जो bond है that is phosphodiester bond. And if you see one DNA strand chain, we can see this is sugar, then phosphate, then again sugar, then phosphate, sugar, phosphate, sugar, phosphate, sugar, phosphate, it goes like that. So we say this particular chain में उसका बैकबोन है शुगर एंड फॉस्फेट. शुगर फॉस्फेट बैकबोन कहते हैं. ये जो स्ट्रैंड है, इस स्ट्रैंड के मेजर कंपोनेंट्स शुगर एंड फॉस्फेट है, एंड द बॉन्ड बिटवीन देम इज फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड. इज इट क्लियर? अभी आप इसको ध्यान से देखेंगे, इसके दो एंड, अगर ये एक चेन है, चेन का दो एंड होगा, दोनों एंड में क्या क्या है वो देखते हैं. दोनों एंड में अगर हम देखेंगे, एक साइड में आपको फिफ्थ कार्बन से जो फॉस्फेट अटैच किया हुआ मिलेगा एक एंड, और दूसरे एंड में आपको क्या मिलेगा, ये जो थर्ड कार्बन है इसके OH वाला एंड मिलेगा. That's why we say DNA or RNA या nucleotides, they are having polarity. पोलैरिटी मतलब उनके एक एंड 5 प्राइम एंड है और दूसरा एंड 3 प्राइम एंड है, या 5 डैश एंड या 3 डैश एंड। हमने इसके पहले प्रोटीन्स में पोलैरिटी देखा था, एन टर्मिनल सी टर्मिनल। लाइकवाइज यहाँ पे डीएनए में एक साइड है 5 प्राइम, सपोज ये वाला स्टैंड हम देख रहे हैं, एंड इट्स सेकेंड अदर एंड विल बी 3 प्राइम एंड। 3 प्राइम 5 प्राइम किस लिए आया है, ये 5th कार्बन है इधर और यहाँ पे आपको 3rd कार्बन मिलेगा। सो 3rd कार्बन वाला फ्री एंड, 5th कार्बन वाला एंड। फॉस्फेट हमें 5th वाला साइड में मिलता है 5 डैश, एंड यहाँ पे हमें OH मिलता है 3 डैश एंड में मिलेगा, 5 डैश एंड में PO4 मिलेगा और फॉस्फेट मिलेगा। We will see the different types of RNA. As we all know, RNA single stranded है। Again RNA को भी एंड होगा, एक एंड 5 प्राइम है, दूसरा एंड 3 प्राइम है। You can write 5 3 ऊपर नीचे कहीं पे भी लिख सकते, because they have polarity, just to say that they have polarity. Functionally, why I am saying functionally, अगर आप तीनों RNA पे देखेंगे तो उसके केमिकल नेचर सेम होगा, दैट मीन्स 5 प्राइम 3 प्राइम एंड शुगर फॉस्फेट के बैकबोन और उसमें बहुत सारे नाइट्रोजन बेस AUGC, बस आपको AUGC मिलेगा उसके ऊपर, और ऑन द चेन यू विल फाइंड शुगर एंड फॉस्फेट, बिटवीन द न्यूक्लियोटाइड्स यू विल फाइंड द फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड। ये सारे के सारे आरएनए में कॉमन है, but still they have 3 different functions or 3 different roles. Let us see what are the 3 different RNA found in a cell. The first type of RNA that we see is mRNA. mRNA means messenger RNA. Messenger RNA. Messenger RNA contains the information to make a protein. एक प्रोटीन बनाने का इंफॉर्मेशन उस मैसेंजर आरएनए के ऊपर है। दिस इज वेरी अनस्टेबल compared to other DNA, they are unstable and they comprises 5% of total RNA present in the cell. अगर आपने टोटल आरएनए का क्वांटिटी देखेंगे उसके अंदर ओनली 5% यू विल फाइंड, approximately 5%, okay, not exactly equal, approximately 5% of total RNA. They can have size up to 75 to 3000 nucleotides. Size of DNA या RNA या nucleotides are always termed in bases, nucleotides. mRNA generally varies between 75 to 3000 bases. One type. Second type of RNA is transfer RNA. Transfer RNA, or it is also termed as tRNA. tRNA. This is a small molecule about 90 nucleotide long. इसका size है 90 nucleotides long. And it is highly folded to form a 3-dimensional structure. It is having a 3-dimensional structure. Folded 3-dimensional structure है this RNA को. And this RNA actually helps in the synthesis of protein. They helps in the synthesis of protein. And they comprises around 15% of total RNA population in a cell. That is transfer RNA. And the third type is ribosomal RNA or small r RNA. This RNA is a structural component of ribosomes. Ribosome is a organelle which is having a function in making proteins. This is a structural component of ribosomes. That means this RNA is a structural part of ribosomes. Ribosome is made up of some proteins and RNA, and that RNA is ribosomal RNA. And very interesting is around 80% of total RNA population is of ribosomal RNA or rRNA. So that's all for today.